Thanks. Good morning, everyone. My name is Logan Groh, and I am a team leader from Sun 4. I'm also with Caitlin, Jenna, and Carolyn. And we just want to say congratulations to all of you for completing a year's service. This was challenging in a lot of different ways, but I think also very rewarding in some unexpected ways. And if anything, the experience was well worth it. So congrats to all of you. I will be the virtual master of ceremonies for graduation today. So to start things off, I would like to introduce AmeriCorps NCCC Southwest Region Director, Jeanette O'malley.
Thank you, Logan, for the warm introduction. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we pay tribute to the amazing work done by our Sun Unit members of Class 26B of the AmeriCorps National Civilian Community Corps here in the Southwest region. On behalf of the NCCC team, we would like to extend our gratitude to our families of members, project sponsors, alumni, and friends of the program who are joining us and who have supported NCCC. Thank you. We would not be here without you. Today, we honor the Corps members from the Sun Unit and team leaders who have led our operations for the past 10 months. What you have done this past year is absolutely inspirational, impressive, and I am thrilled and honored to be celebrating all of you. In a time where the world came to a crashing halt, sickness and grief touched homes across the country, the economy took a strong hit, and the need for hope was at an all-time high, you put self aside and responded to America's greatest needs. There's a quote by Shannon L. Alder that states, "One of the most important things you can do on this earth is to let people know they are not alone." Numerous powerful stories reflecting your impact in communities and the lives you touched were shared with me throughout the year. One such story came from our Sun 7 team who was in Columbia, Missouri, serving at a vaccination site. I'm gonna pause just for a second. I'm gonna ask if you're not on mute, if you can help us put your computer on mute. I'm hearing a little bit of background noise. Appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. The team, Sun 7, as I mentioned, was in Columbia, Missouri, serving at a vaccination site. The team was assigned to greet patients in the handicapped parking lot and offer to push wheelchairs for those in need, facilitating access to the vaccination event. The team encountered a woman and a man in their 60s who informed the team that they were waiting for their mother, who was being transported by her nursing home. As the van with their mother parked, the team asked the daughter if she would need a wheelchair or any help with her mother. Before she could answer, tears filled her eyes while she explained that she had not been able to touch her mother, who was 96, in 8 months. She and her brother had visited their mother throughout the whole pandemic, but could only communicate through a window. With her mother about to be vaccinated, she would be able to give her a hug once again. Together, our team collected their mother, together they collected their mother, the son and daughter, thanked the driver, and pushed their mother into the vaccination site through the doors held open by our AmeriCorps team. Within minutes, she received her first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. This story reflects one of the many ways you touched lives and communities across our country this past year. Together, you have selflessly completed over 80,000 hours of service through 34 projects in 26 communities across the United States. You have responded to natural disasters and provided an instrumental role in helping communities with over 180,000 vaccinations, approximately 39,000 meals served, 25,000 pounds of food collected and distributed, and 9,000 people assisted at mass care facilities. You served underprivileged communities, including over 100,000 pounds of food received, inventoried, or distributed. You repaired and restored our state and local parks, harvested 1 million seedlings, planted over 7,000 new trees, and 1,000 native plants. Absolutely impressive work. Your service to our country, to communities, organizations, and individuals in need represents selflessness, passion, and commitment. Through your service, you have shaped a future of greater opportunity for all of us. Today, we celebrate you and all that you've accomplished. You should be incredibly proud. You have demonstrated the power we have when we work together with a common purpose to get things done. At this time, I will hand it back to our MC Logan to continue with our program. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeanette. So next I would like to introduce Anthony Aprilia with the Corps Member Reflection of Service.
Thanks, Logan, and happy Earth Day, everybody. I'd like to start off with a quote by Winston Churchill. It says, "Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees all others." Foremost, I'd like to thank Jeanette, Karen, Gabe, administration, Sun 7, Sun 6, and all other TLs in our entire Sun unit for an unforgettable year full of ups and downs. We stepped into the world that it was starting to fall apart, but Class 26B, we did it. We faced an unprecedented amount of adversity and have successfully persevered through towards the finish line. We've been resilient during a difficult time for nearly everyone, and there is no doubt that the Class of 26B will continue to lock in and beat the odds. While the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world as we used to know it, we stood firm during the long months of quarantine and social distancing. For the last 10 months, we've worked side by side with sponsors from all over the Southwest United States to do hands-on service in areas of natural disasters, infrastructure improvement, environmental stewardship and conservation, and urban and rural development. All this to make our people safer, smarter, and healthier. 26B responded diligently to JFK's call to action, and for the past 304 days, we worked beyond our own self-interest. There are many different reasons why we chose to serve. Some were motivated by nothing more than the desire to bring Americans together to strengthen our communities. Others wanted to give back to the country through civic-minded activity. Either way, through this journey, we've had the opportunity to see firsthand just how much our work can actually have an impact on the world. We've expanded our worldview, developed empathy and leadership skills, and realized the importance of our work. These acts of service allowed us to think first about the needs of others and then consider how we could be of help. All of our experiences culminated into a new perspective that is vastly different from the perspective than that of the people just a few years ahead of us or behind us. In our time with AmeriCorps, we've gone from strangers to family, individuals to collective, and moved from a place of fear to love. To cap off our time together, I'd like to quote Shonda Rhimes. She says, "Ditch the dream and be a doer, not a dreamer. Whether or not you know what your passion might be, the truth is it doesn't matter. You don't have to know. You just have to keep moving forward. You just have to keep doing something, seizing the next opportunity, staying open to trying something new. And that's what we did for the last 10 months. We got things done for America. Thank you."
Thanks, Anthony. That was beautiful. So next we have a short video highlighting some of the service done that was accomplished throughout the year.
Induction Day, congratulations. You made it through CTI. I'm so proud of all of you. Here's where the real work begins, heading out for round one tomorrow. I hope you all did the pledge in your training room, but we're going to do it all together right now. So everyone raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will get things done for America. I will get things done for America.
Dan Cole is an AmeriCorps new Director of Government Relations, appointed by President Biden to the position in early February. Dan has a long record of political and civic engagement, including leading the advocacy agency J Street, serving as the Seed Foundation's Wisconsin Director for New School Development, and serving as a senior advisor for a government practicing group representing Children's Hospital and the Office of Commerce for Major League Baseball, including their Welcome Back Veterans Initiative. He also supported several political campaigns and ran for Wisconsin's 6th congressional district in 2018. Dan is a Brown University graduate and holds a master's degree in history and law from the University of Wisconsin. Please help me to welcome Dan Cole with our keynote address.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dan Cole. I serve as Director of Government Relations at AmeriCorps, and I am deeply honored to be part of this exciting day marking your graduation from AmeriCorps NCCC. Thank you for your service to the country. Thank you for your example inspiring others to step up and serve. And thank you for providing a daily on-the-ground reminder to me and my colleagues at AmeriCorps HQ about why we do this work and why national service is so impactful and so transformative. I started my term of service at AmeriCorps 2.5 months ago, and one of the most rewarding parts of each of my days has been getting firsthand accounts of the amazing work being done by NCCC and FEMA Corps members. As you go forward as AmeriCorps alums, please don't lose sight of the magnitude of what you've accomplished. Just 1 year ago, you all came together in service from different states and different parts of the country, bringing a diverse set of individual backgrounds and beliefs to your teams. Over the last 12 months, you've showed the power of teamwork and the value of collaboration, sticking together and persevering through whatever hardships you've encountered along the way. And through your efforts as part of AmeriCorps NCCC, you've made a huge difference building affordable housing, promoting food security, assisting with long-term disaster recovery, and supporting FEMA at mass vaccination sites. With today's graduation coming on Earth Day, I also wanted to give credit to the service many of you provided addressing the profound climate challenges we face. Your work, your service is exactly what our divided country needs more of. Strangers coming together for shared encounter, joining diverse teams, putting team ahead of self, delivering relief where it's needed the most, and lifting up communities that for too long have been neglected and left behind. As members of the 2021 class of NCCC graduates, your service at AmeriCorps has come at a historic and uniquely challenging time, coinciding with a pandemic that has shattered lives, forced us into isolation, and magnified the terrible inequities that exist all across our nation, all of which has only heightened the value and the impact of your service. It is altogether fitting that today's ceremony takes place amid National Volunteer Week and after a year of such unprecedented hardship, loss, despair, and isolation. As President Biden proclaimed just a few days ago, we are living in a moment that calls for hope and light and love. Hope for our futures, light to see our way forward, and love for one another. Volunteers provide all three. As the president continued, when more Americans step forward to serve, it renews our sense of community and it strengthens our democracy. Acts of service unite people from different backgrounds and allow us to truly see and hear one another. For me, it was this aspect of national service, the ability to unite and heal, that drew me to AmeriCorps after running for Congress in 2018 in my home state of Wisconsin, where political differences have destroyed friendships, where neighbors no longer speak to one another, where our geographical and ideological bubbles have become increasingly impenetrable, all in a state that was once a bastion of friendliness and civic health. What you've done over the last year shows that there's another way, a course of working together for a greater cause, a course that builds, repairs, and renews if only more Americans follow your path. Over this last year, you've made a tremendous difference on the people and communities you've served, and as you've helped others, you've undoubtedly grown and benefited yourselves, coming away from this year with new skills, new friendships, wider personal and professional networks, and the satisfaction of working collectively for a higher cause. Today, as we celebrate this past year of service, please also appreciate the opportunities you have to be leaders in your communities as AmeriCorps alums and to carry on your commitment to bettering our communities and repairing our country's civic fabric. Starting tomorrow, each of your journeys will look different. Some of you may be starting new careers in any variety of public, private, or nonprofit organizations. Some of you may be continuing on to another term of service. Some of you may be checking a map and deciding on a direction. But all of you will approach these varied experiences across our nation and the world from the perspective of an AmeriCorps alum, understanding the kind of direct impact you can have with determination, a plan, and hard work. I challenge you to seek out opportunities in which you can leverage your unique skill set, which now includes the tools you've picked up this year, to continue to help those in need and support whatever community you call home. Look for those opportunities tomorrow and next year and throughout your life. The contributions you make, the compassion with which you do it, added to that of your teammates, the other members who are graduating with you today, and the AmeriCorps classes before and after you will truly change the world. Whatever path you take, I'm a lot more optimistic thinking about what lies ahead for our country, knowing that young leaders like you will be there to pave the way, charting a path of hope, light, and love. Thanks again for your example. Thanks again for your service. Good luck with all your coming endeavors, and congratulations.
I would like to introduce Mackenzie Hunter, Assistant Program Director, who will present the Project Sponsor of the Year Award.
Hello, Sun Unit. It is my pleasure to announce the Class 26B Sponsor of the Year Award. Every year, our project sponsors do an amazing job of supporting our teams by offering on-site supervision, project-specific training, and service learning opportunities. But there are always a few sponsors in particular who go above and beyond the call of duty to support members in ways that further their leadership development and service impact to communities. And this year's Sponsor of the Year was no exception. Before I announce the winner, I would like to share with you some of the things that members said about working with this sponsor. Our team was welcomed to the community with open arms. We completed an ISP alongside the residents on their first day and immediately felt like we were part of the community. Our site supervisor was extremely knowledgeable in construction and took the time to demonstrate and teach us all that he knew. He wanted us to do our best and gave us the knowledge and tools to make that happen. Our site supervisor's wife would check in with us each day and would make sure that we had all the things that we needed while working outside in the sun and that we were eating our lunches, and would even let us play music and dance along with us. Our housing sponsor made sure the lodging was completely spotless and ready for our arrival. She always checked in with us to make sure that the housing was okay and to see if there was anything else that we needed. We always talk as a team about how our lodging was the best in the program. The residents took care of us as if we were their own family, from ensuring that we had Wi-Fi to providing home-cooked meals. The folks at the town restaurant welcomed us as regulars right from the start and were excited to learn about us and the AmeriCorps NCCC program as a whole. Several residents invited us to their backyards for socially distant dinners and gatherings with the town. We truly felt at home. Whenever people ask, "You really worked in a town of 125 people?" we always say yes, and we would go back in a heartbeat. Please join me in congratulating the Class 26B Sponsor of the Year. The award goes to Transition Plus Association in Summerfield, Kansas. Here to accept the award and say a few words on behalf of the Summerfield community are Lynn and Pat Sunderland. Congratulations, Lynn and Pat, and I'll hand it over to you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Well, from the citizens of Summerfield, Kansas, we send our heartiest congratulations and our heartfelt thanks. Just one example, your insulation efforts, Team 6, Sun 6,
Kept us warm.
in our building, weathered through a very harsh January. We saw temperatures for a few days of -32, and we had no freeze-ups. Everything worked fine. We want to offer all to return whenever you can and visit us. You'll always have a special place in our hearts, and we'd like God to bless each and every one of you.
In your future.
And your futures. Thank you.
We thank everybody, we miss everybody, and we was glad they got her done, and we love it. Best wishes for the future, and come back and see us soon. Everybody in town wants to know when you're coming to see us, so best wishes for everything. And thanks for nominating a sponsor of the year. We are definitely honored by your thoughts and thinking of us. Anything else?
Thank you. I guess we're done.
Well, congratulations, Jenna.
Oh, thanks, Pat and Lynn. We miss you guys so much.
We miss you too.
Alrighty, now I would like to introduce Karen Phillips, the Sun Unit leader, who will present the Corps Member and the Team Leader of the Year awards.
Thanks, Logan. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations, first of all, to all of you for your incredible service this year. I've truly enjoyed seeing how much you've accomplished and how you have all grown as leaders through your service. I will now be announcing the Corps Member and Team Leader of the Year awards. The individuals who are receiving this awards have been nominated by their peers. So first, we'll start with Corps Member of the Year. So this award is presented to one outstanding Corps member who has exceeded expectations by going above and beyond in pursuit of the NCCC mission. They have demonstrated professionalism and an exemplary work ethic, stepped into a leadership role, earned the respect of their sponsors and site supervisors, team leaders and peers, and worked tirelessly to improve the quality of life of communities that they have served. The Corps Member of the Year for Class 26 Sun Unit this year is Dorcas Affilian. Here are some comments from her nominations. Dorcas is one of the most professional Corps members in the Sun Unit. Anyone on the team or working with Dorcas can see how dedicated she is to the service she is doing in AmeriCorps. An incredible role model to the team.
Oh, wait.
She may not have enjoyed everything she does, but you would never be able to tell because of how dedicated she is to serving communities in need. She truly realizes the meaning of service and embodies that meaning. The integrity and honesty of this Corps member is unmatched. And if anyone can make a strong impact on the world we are in, it is her. Thank you, Dorcas, and congratulations. Next is Team Leader of the Year. This award is presented to the team leader who, during their service year, emerged as the first among equals by inspiring others to fully deliver on the NCCC mission, earned the respect of sponsors, site supervisors, Corps members, and peers, and showed constant initiative and led by example. The Team Leader of the Year for Class 26 Sun Unit this year is Jenna O'Malley. And here are some comments from her nominations. Extremely hard worker in and outside of work, has stayed motivated all year to her team and the mission of NCCC. She sets an example and shows how one can have fun and get work done at the same time. Builds a community of trust and honesty in which people can be their true and most authentic selves. She is the reason I applied for a 2021 team leader position. Anyone that interacts with her loves her, and anyone who serves on her team is better for it. And there is no finer worker in AmeriCorps, no more competent team leader, and no better person than Jenna O'Malley. Congratulations, Jenna. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all of the Sun Unit. I'm really going to miss you all.
I would now like to introduce a special message from John Hickenlooper, one of Colorado's U.S. Senators. Senator Hickenlooper previously served as both Mayor of Denver and Governor of Colorado, during which time he attended several events acknowledging the service of AmeriCorps NCCC Southwest region members.
Hi, I'm Senator John Hickenlooper. Congratulations on your graduation from AmeriCorps. When you joined AmeriCorps, you pledged to take action and get things done for America. At a time when so many of your fellow citizens needed help the most, you answered the call and stood ready to take action, ready to get things done. You built houses for your neighbors through Habitat for Humanity. You joined the fight against COVID-19 with our very own Colorado Department of Public Health. We can never thank you enough for the work that you did. I trust you found your service fulfilling and a true broadening experience, and that you've learned skills and made friends that you'll cherish for years to come, literally for the rest of your life. And when you look back at this time, you'll remember that when you had the chance, you did something. You made this world better at a time when the need could not have been greater. Your family and friends are incredibly proud of your service, and I am too. I know we are all excited to see what is next for each of today's graduates. We'll be watching eagerly while you take on this world and continue to change each of us for the better. Thank you for your service and leadership over the past year. Today, we celebrate you. Congratulations.
So in a normal year, this would be the part where everyone gets their certificates and everyone gets their awards, but obviously that can't happen. So please rest assured that you'll be receiving these by mail, along with any of the other awards that you've won in the next few weeks. And so to close this out, I would like to once again reintroduce Jeanette, our regional director.
Thank you, Logan. As we move toward closing today's ceremony, I would like to acknowledge and extend my deep gratitude to the phenomenal Southwest Region staff for their dedication and efforts supporting our Corps members and team leaders on delivering the NCCC mission to strengthen communities and develop leaders through national and community service. Also, a big thank you to Unit Leader Karen Phillips for her genuine care and outstanding efforts leading the Sun Unit. Additionally, I would like to thank our Director of Government Relations, Dan Cole, and Senator Hickenlooper for their inspirational words. And another big thank you to our MC Logan and member Anthony for their excellent participation in today's ceremony. When you started with AmeriCorps NCCC, you took an oath, the AmeriCorps Pledge. You made a commitment to get things done. Your oath is very unique as the language includes what is expected as you return to your communities. Please join me in raising your right hand and repeating the pledge after me. I will get things done for America to make our people safer, smarter, and healthier. I will bring Americans together to strengthen our communities. Faced with apathy, I will take action. Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground. Faced with adversity, I will persevere. I will carry this commitment with me this year and beyond. I am an AmeriCorps member, and I will get things done. There's a quote by Jeremy Bravo that states, "Great leaders don't set out to be leaders, they set out to make a difference." Thank you for being a great leader. Thank you for making a difference. Thank you for delivering hope and help through your selfless service in a time of great need. Thank you for getting things done for America and strengthening communities across our nation. You are an inspiration, and I know you will continue to make a difference. There's a saying on our campus that only the best graduate Southwest. Congratulations, wishing you all the very best. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for joining us, everyone.